Hi lovelies, thank you all for clicking on this video. I hope you all are doing perfectly fine. Today I'm making no yeast dry puff puff recipe. You all will love this recipe. It's so easy to put together and you will definitely love the outcome. So if today being your first time on this channel, hello, this is Cooking with Efia. Kindly do subscribe to my channel, hit that bell also, and be part of this beautiful family. Let's get started. For this no yeast dry puff puff recipe, I'll be using my plain flour and I'll be making self-rising flour out of this. Some people ask me, how do I make my self-rising flour? I use plain flour, a salty taste, and baking powder to make my self-rising flour. So if you don't have yeast in the house, don't worry yourself at all. You are good to go with this recipe. You can also use all-purpose flour to substitute the self-rising flour, alright? So in a bowl, I added in my plain flour, my sugar. I also added in some baking powder, salted butter, and I'll add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. Don't worry about it because I'm going to list everything I use in the description box for you to check it out. I'll add in my powdered milk. You can also use evaporated milk if you want. I'll add in my 2 eggs, a salt to taste, and I added in about half cup of water. Remember to add the water little by little because we want the dough to come out from the bowl very stiff and not very watery or very soft. Okay, so now let's mix everything together until we achieve the perfect consistency that we're looking for. And also to achieve the perfect yellow puff puff that you want, I added in my turmeric powder. I nearly forgot this one. You can also use yellow food color or you can omit it totally if you don't want any color in your puff puff. Okay, it's totally optional, so I'm adding in more because I wanted to achieve the perfect yellow color that I want. Okay, so I'm going to knead the dough very well until the dough becomes very soft, very fluffy, and very stretchy. Remember, the kneading process in this dough or in this puff puff recipe is so important. So kneading this for about 30 minutes or 20 minutes with your hands is just perfect. So I'm going to press the dough to see if it bounces back, and of course it did so. So this indicates that you have the perfect dough ever. So I'm going to allow this to rest for about 24 hours in my refrigerator. Okay, if you don't have that much time, you can allow it to rest for about 1 hour in your refrigerator if you want. We want the dough to become very soft, and also for the rest of the ingredients to relax itself in the dough very well. And this is after 24 hours of resting the dough. It came out so nice. It looks as if I added in some yeast, but no, this is no yeast puff puff recipe, so there's no yeast in this. Okay, so I will knead this for extra 5 more minutes for it to become extra soft and very stretchy. And I'm doing this because I want the dough to float in the oil when I'm frying it. I don't want it to sink under it because I didn't add in yeast. So kneading it is very important. Okay, so after kneading it for extra 5 minutes, I then go ahead and cut my dough into the sizes that I prefer. I'll be enjoying this alone in the house, so eyeballing it is just perfect. You can choose to measure them if you are doing this for business purposes. All right, so after sectioning them into the sizes that you prefer, I'll then go ahead and fold the dough into one direction, just the way I am doing it, to make the sealing very tight. Trust me, if you don't fold the dough very well, it is going to open in the frying process, and we don't want that to happen at all. Okay, so now let's fold the dough just the way I'm doing it to achieve the perfect round balls that we're looking for, just like this. This is looking so perfect, and this is how we want the balls to look like. Okay, so now let's set this aside and repeat the process one more time. And to my lovely subscribers and new foodie members right here, you guys are too much. High five to everyone. Thank you for liking my video, sharing and commenting on my videos from I am truly grateful. And if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do subscribe and be part of this beautiful family. Thank you so much for doing that. All right, so after folding or getting the desired balls, I'm going to start by frying this immediately. Okay, since we don't have no yeast in it, there's no need resting this dough again. Okay, so after folding it, just start to heat up your oil and make sure the oil is not very hot. With this puff recipe, we don't make the oil hot. As you can see, the oil is not hot. So I'll fry this on low medium heat until we achieve the perfect golden brown color that we're looking for, and make sure to stir until you get that perfect golden brown color that we're looking for. And when your dough or your puff floats on the surface of your oil like this indicates you achieved the perfect dough ever. All right, so this is why I said the kneading process is very important. Okay, and if you are still watching this video and you haven't liked this video yet, baby, what are you waiting for? Kindly give me a thumbs up and please do share this video for me. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so after frying this on low medium heat, look how beautiful it turned out. I love how golden it came out, and at this point it's ready. So now let's remove this from the oil, and also make sure to place this on paper towels to absorb the oil from the puff a little bit. Okay, and so let me know in the comment section what you think about no yeast dry puff recipe. It came out so good, and let me know what you're going to pair with this dry puff recipe. I paired mine with peanuts, and you can also pair yours with ice creams, any beverage or drink that you want to enjoy with this puff recipe. And look how fluffy, very delicious and very soft this puff came out. Thank you so much for watching this video to this point, and if you watch to this point, that means you are a proud foodie member. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do subscribe and be part of this beautiful family. Thank you for watching.